Jay, yeah, I think your name is Jay, right?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Jeff.
So it's a host meeting. Could you tell me about yourself? It would be better for our video, our conversation.
Yes, of course, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for connecting with me. My name is
Mhm.
Jeff Dubey and I am from Bihar, and I have completed my graduation with mathematics from Pune University. Then I completed then I completed BA degree from Haryana Dikras University, and now I'm living in my hometown Bihar, and
Okay.
I'm doing preparation of competitive exam. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
as well as
Mm-hmm.
I teach at an institute, and as well as in home tuition also. I conduct a home tuition. Yes, that's all about me, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, it sounds good. Actually, you're doing lots of things together. You're a teacher. You are learning English. I must say, you are a YouTuber also.
No,
So yeah, yeah, great.
but you're blessed on me. Then I will become YouTuber. But nowadays I'm not YouTuber.
Oh, you are not YouTuber. I thought you are a YouTuber too. Okay. So nowadays, so many people start their own channel because of learning English. So I thought you also a one from them. Right.
Yeah,
No
ma'am,
problem.
I thought that, but I thought that, but I talk means talking about means time. I don't have too much time to upload and to edit of that. And if you not edit a video, then it will be not running. I think that
Hmm.
edit, and we have to give our 100% there also. Only I
Hmm.
upload, it's not matter, man. It's no value. If you only upload video, then it's not value. Yes,
So,
ma'am. And
why are you learning English? Uh, how long have you been learning English?
ma'am, I have started again 2 months, 1 month and half ago. Means 2 months ago I have started. Okay, uh, before I think I have started starting time 2 years ago. That moment I have talked only like 6 months. Okay, then after I will not consistent. Because of that, I was working in a school. That's why I didn't have time to connect with people. But nowadays, fine. I'm taking. I have time also. Ma'am, can you
Hmm.
introduce that, ma'am?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Why not? Uh, as you know, if you mailed me, so my name is Nisha Singh. I live in Delhi, and I'm a homemaker. But in my free time, I also teach some needy students. Another thing, as far as concerned my education, I have done masters in political science from Delhi University, and I have done B.Ed also for a teaching job. But unfortunately, I didn't do much efforts to get a job at that time when I wanted to try at that time. So right now I'm just enjoying my homemaker life and do some work for the society, like teach some needy students, and that's all about me. Nowadays I'm just learning English and improving my English learning skills, and that's all about me.
Yeah, but ma'am, you hidden one thing, ma'am.
Yeah, sorry.
I think you hidden one thing. You didn't speak of one thing.
What? What?
You are
Oh,
YouTuber.
yeah. Actually, I always forget that I am also a YouTuber. I always forget that. So
Yeah,
I'm just running my YouTube channel. Actually, it's not in my main motive is not a running a YouTube channel. Actually, my main motive is learning and improving my spoken English. So I think that's why I always forget to introduce that my new journey.
yeah.
Yeah.
So new
Mhm.
journey. Right. That's good things. Okay, but no, I have talked lots of person. That moment they means whenever they introduce themselves, then they speak like that. I'm a YouTuber also like that. But he didn't tell. That's why I didn't know that. You hidden.
Yeah, no, I'm not hiding that. I was not hiding that because I don't give much importance to channel actually, my YouTube channel. So that's why I forget every time. I never introduce myself as a YouTuber. So
Mhm.
that's why maybe reason of that. Mhm.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am,
Mm.
ma'am, means for speaking, okay, means which type of activity you like to do, and you thought that means that kind of activity it will be helpful for beginners.
English learning for English learning beginner.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I like Jay, if I talk about myself, how I learned English. So that is the process actually. When I started my journey at the time, I was not able to make a single sentence in English. Like, first of all, I also did work on my grammar actually. All the time, people say that there is no need to grammar. But for speaking English, basic grammar is required. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
That,
not saying that. I'm not saying that too much grammar, you just mugged too much grammar. But little bit tenses and basic grammar is very, very important if you want to become a English speaker. So first of
yeah.
all, I cleared my basic grammar. Yes, yeah, you just go ahead actually. You want to something to say something.
No, ma'am, we are speaking good. Okay, yeah, continue, please.
Yeah, and after that, I just stopped the process because I got bored, and I felt that there is no much improvement in my spoken English. Then I fed up, and I gave up. And after some time, there is a something which is keep you motivated all the time to learn English. When and after 6 months, I again started my journey, and at the time I didn't pay much focus on grammar. I just start speaking. So actually one day I saw a video in which two people were conversation either, having a conversation with each other, and suddenly I thought I should also start this process. Then I start my YouTube channel, and on daily basis I have a conversation with the beginners. And if you're talking like now, I feel that I improved a lot through this process. And you are asking that which technique should follow the beginners, which techniques beginner follow. So first technique is the basic grammar should be clear. Second is that through grammar you can't become a good speaker. Second thing is that until unless you have to speak.
Yeah.
Without speaking, whether you speak yourself or other people. Second thing is speaking practice is very, very important of if you want to become fluent. Third one is if whenever a beginner start to speaking English, that time he was anybody who is beginner who can't who can't speak a words stuck in his mouth or head. The words doesn't come on time whenever he speaks,
In
right?
certain.
Understand? Yeah. So you should do one thing. The beginner should do one thing like practice their self. Practice their self means they can record 2-3 minutes video on their mobiles, and after that they can listen back it and correct themselves their self. They can rectify if they are if the basic grammar is cleared for them, maybe they easily rectify their self. Third one is that. And if you want to improve your vocab and your advanced structures, so you have to follow any good YouTuber. And if you follow any good YouTuber, English teacher, actually you have to a mentor to follow that mentor. You can improve your vocab and your advanced structure. So I also followed their steps and that technique, and after that, I feel that I improved in English speaking. So I think these all techniques should follow any beginner.
That's fantastic, ma'am. Yes,
Mhm.
I like the first one. Whatever you told that about means for beginners, they should learn
Mhm.
to learn grammar and basic English. Okay, like tenses and grammar. Yeah, really,
Mhm.
it's most important. in starting time. What happened? Lots of teacher also told that, and lots of speaker also told that this is not required. But I'm also
Mm.
agree with your point. Yeah,
No,
it's
no.
required
Too much
because
grammar. Mm.
yeah, because I'm also coming from that background. Okay, I have completed my whole education from Marathi medium, and I
Mm.
realized that when you coming
Mm.
from English medium, Marathi medium, any native medium, then
Mm.
that moment you need to learn this kind of basic things. If you not
Yeah.
read or not study of that type of content, then it is very difficult to learn English. Or if
Mm.
you don't think about speaking, it's very far from your side because
Yeah.
when you study of grammar tenses, that time you motivate yourself and then you think that yes, I know that this kind of content, then I can
Yeah.
speak this type
Mm-hmm.
of confidence you build yourself. Okay,
Mm.
second one, you told that talking with a recording or any type of video, that's also important. And apart from this, I can suggest to beginners, okay, they can do ma'am, like they are going somewhere, that time also they're thinking about English, whatever
Mm.
they in market also they can speak like
Mm.
that with
Yeah.
themselves. Okay, like they
Mm.
saw any shop, then they can say, yeah, here is no uh, book shop. There is like a fruit seller there. Like that, they have to speak themselves. Then automatically they will speak. But they have to start it by themselves. They don't think
Mm.
about uh, environment. Nobody is that I will not speak because
Yeah.
thing is that we have to speak English. Then you have to push yourself and you have to speak with yourself. Then you
Yeah.
can. You have to give lots of time to yourself without
Mm-hmm.
taking you can improve yourself in beginning time you can speak as normal in
Yeah.
starting time in the starting time you taking class if, for example you attending classes and you thinking that I will speak English, it is not possible. In
Yeah.
starting
Yes.
time you have lots of efforts for learning this language. You have to learn lots of tenses, you have to learn grammar. So, I mean, lots of things you have to learn that from your side. You have to give lots of effort. Then you can able to speak. Otherwise, it's very difficult.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. If you want to learn a second language, you have to overcome from your comfort zone. Very true.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am. And
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to trust on as a teacher. I'm also teacher, you also teacher, but I'm talking, I mean, be honestly, I'm telling you to beginners who don't believe to teacher also, they will tell like that I will teach you in 3 months, 1 month English. It's not possible.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Yeah.
it depend on student. If you give
Mm.
your 100%, okay, if you learn daily basis whatever teacher taught you, then you can. Otherwise, it's not possible.
Mm.
That's the
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah,
thing.
if you have a curiosity to learn any language, so I think there is no need to hire any English teacher. Actually, nowadays lots of material available on YouTube, so you can learn yourself, and you have a technology, voice recording, video recording, lots of things, and you even you're stuck somewhere, you can get so much information from Google or any kind of videos, which is so many people uploading nowadays on use experts. Even they are uploading their day-to-day classes online. So it is now. If I talk about nowadays, technology like gives you a facility, to learn anything, whether it is a learn English or anything, whatever you want to.
Yes, I mean nowadays lots of content available in in market I can say, and in in social media also. But it's depend on person
Yeah, depend on
intention
person.
to learn. Okay, if you intention to learn, then it's good. But you intention to only enjoy with mobile, then it's depend on you. You can waste
Yeah.
your time, but you can if you don't waste your time, then you can learn lots of things from mobile. Lots of things available. Whatever you think that kind of things you can become means nowadays. It's very easy also. But
Mhm.
distraction also here. You
Mhm.
have to thinking lot about your work, what you have to do. Otherwise, it's a distraction also lots of available in on social media. If you are watching any reels or what, then you feel good, then you can't stop yourself. That's why you have to think about it, how to use this
Yeah.
mobile. Okay,
Yeah.
use the Instagram, but there is no means I didn't follow any my relative, any my friend. I follow to
Oh,
only
good.
who teach English. That kind of content I follow. Okay,
Okay.
whenever I open my Instagram, that moment I saw only like that content, and then I feel, and then that moment I didn't watch lots of time, only 5 minutes and 10 minutes. Then after I you know uh, get
Oh,
back,
great.
and
Mhm.
because I got bored, that things
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, if you learn something skillful, you are improving your skills. It is very good if you use the technology. But if you use the technology just wasting your time, so it's not good for us. But everything is pros and cons. So maybe it depend on person. Whatever you told in your conversation, it depend on person which kind of content they are consuming. So it's
Yes.
dependent on the person. Mhm.
Yes, it's totally depend on person, man. But nowadays they don't need to taking any classes. I think. Okay,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
can
yeah.
learn from social media easily,
Mhm,
and
mhm,
on YouTube also lots of content available. Lots of
mhm.
content. What type of content do you like to watch that you can watch in free only?
Yeah, yeah. But whenever those are the beginner, those are learning this, and at this stage, they think that they are now they can speak well. If they feel they can't judge their self actually at the time. They can take the expert classes at the time. There is no harm to join them actually. Nowadays I'm also taking the classes, English share classes, because I want to because through this process you can gain some confidence to speak in English, because with the expert, if you have a conversation with the expert, you can rectify your mistake. At the time you can focus more about your mistakes. I think it would be good for improving your confidence and your level. Mhm.
Yes, means it's good things. Okay, because when you take means whenever you take attending any class, that time is expert. You rectify your mistake also.
Yeah.
In this class also we have done lots of mistakes, but we don't rectify means, each other because
Yeah.
we are equal. That's why. But whenever we talking with as a tutor, that time they rectify a mistake in single moment. Okay, every moment they judge you. Okay, you have done
Yeah.
this line, this,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's
You know,
why. Yeah, that's why you whenever you talk with a tutor, that time it's different. When you're talking
yeah.
with a learner, it's different thing. I think you realize that or not?
Yeah. 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 I realized that. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't talk.
Actually,
Can't talking. Whenever you talk with a tutor, we can't talk. Means like a friendly. Okay, it,
no, it's not like that actually. Nowadays, I'm also taking English high classes, so I don't feel that I'm talking with any kind of expert teacher. They are like behave with you like a friend actually, and all the teachers like youngest rather than me actually. So I always treat them like my son, my daughter, and like my friend. So
that is fine.
yeah.
But whenever
So
I talk with
I always feel that I'm just talking with my friend circle like that. There is a but I can say that in my initial classes, I can say that initial stage and in initial classes, I was a little bit scared because I was going to talk with the expert at the time. But it now it become normal for me because every day, not every day, once twice a week, I take classes.
okay, and how
So
many classes do you purchase, ma'am?
36 session I subscribe. It would be 19 classes almost done, and 17, 16 classes left. But nowadays it's going on good, no problem.
Yes, ma'am. And
But
yes, ma'am.
but there is useful that them then when you just learn and listen back that videos again and again and rectify your mistakes, and you decided that these mistakes I will not do in my next session. That is useful at that time. But you just think that I just completed my session, whatever it is, do or no, I some gaining something or not. So at that time, there is no use to take subscribe.
You are wasting your money also and your time
Yeah.
also.
Sometimes, like nowadays, Diwali around the corner. At the time, I keep busy all the time with my household work. So nowadays, I feel that it's a wrong time. I should not, I should not take the subscribe. But anyway, I'm learning something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And ma'am, what's
Mm.
your feedback about means tutor English study tutor?
Sorry.
What's your feedback? Means what are you thinking about that? Means you have learned or not? Or what?
I don't know. You definitely take the class. You definitely subscribe, because whenever you want to rectify your mistake, you want to judge yourself from the through front of the expert. At that time, I think if you are an expert, I can't suggest you from beginners. You should start the English Shari, because if you are feel that now I am become a master at English, at that time, I always suggest that you should subscribe the any expert channel, whether it is English Ari or another platform.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that platform is not, yes, ma'am. I agree with your point. That platform is not for beginners. That platform
And
is
it's
usually
not I, I would not say that it is compulsory. If you can rectify your mistake yourself, you can. It is not compulsion on you that you should join that. If your pocket allowed that, if your pocket allowed that, you can join. If your pocket is not allowed, maybe I think it's not good suggestion. You should join that,
yeah. You
because
can learn from YouTube also, because this kind of
yeah,
content is
yeah,
available on YouTube. You can then you can learn from mistakes from others, which are
yeah.
mistakes they have. Because lots of YouTubers they know uploading this kind
Upload
of.
the, experts videos. I also upload that content on my channel. Mhm.
Then watch of that video on Nisha Singh, ma'am.
How many people watching have been watching that videos? Yeah.
Yeah, I also watched, ma'am.
So
Your that
Jay, which subject do you teach?
mathematics subject, ma'am. I think.
Yeah. Mathematics, right. Oh, great. So now, actually, Jay, next time, I think next time we also connect to you. I also want to connect with you, because now it's at 23 minutes already. So I have to wrap up the session.
Yes, of course, ma'am. And this, yeah, really, you know, I have learned so many some things from you, ma'am. And really, I'm very glad to talk with you today because you are sister and
Yeah,
that fantastic.
same here, same
So,
here. So,
good time.
okay, have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye.